Hello, Jason from Project 619 here. Well, you know what they say, hindsight is 2020. Now, I know that phrase probably came from someone who traveled into the future, saw what happened in 2020, and then used it as a warning. To be honest though, we know that it's been an extremely tough year for so many. Nonprofits and for-profits have struggled, but we've been amazed by the support of our incredible community. We know that we wanted to do something to help with the transition we all experienced when the world went online. So we stayed focused on doing what we do, equipping parents, pastors, and young adults to engage in the conversations around sex and sexuality. For parents, we created a new e-course to equip them to have meaningful conversations around sex in the home. As so many were now stuck at home due to the quarantine mandates, we wanted to help them. So we, over the course of 2 weeks, wrote, shot, edited, and released the Very Good Sex Talk. You should definitely check it out if you've not already done so. As we transitioned the bulk of our ministry to online spaces, we also found it necessary to update our website, making it easier for each of our target audiences to get the resources they needed more quickly. So early this summer, we did just that, and we really believe that's going to be a great resource for many years to come. We also continued to equip parents with many new episodes of our Sex Plus Christian Parents podcast. And we had many new guests that we brought in, including Sean McDowell, Deborah Fileta, Michael Cusick, and more. Now, in addition, we began streaming live interviews on Facebook with guests like Walt Mueller from CPYU and Jeremy Pryor from Family Teams. For young adults, we hosted interviews on IG Live with guests like author Ethan Renault and therapist Matthias Barker. In May, we stepped out in faith and we held our annual fundraiser online. And we were absolutely blown away and humbled by the support shown by our donors in the midst of such a difficult year. We also began some really exciting partnerships in 2020. We partnered with Download Youth Ministry to sell our Greater Than Sex and Greater Than Porn curriculum to a national audience of youth workers. In July, we began a partnership with Live Free Community to provide a space for accountability and community for men seeking freedom from porn. Lastly, we began the massive undertaking of creating a resource for youth pastors and parents titled Christian Sexuality, Conversations about Jesus, Sex, and Gender, in partnership with the Center for Faith, Sexuality, and Gender. We are super excited to drop this comprehensive and biblical youth resource next month. In fact, go visit christian-sexuality.com to watch the trailer and learn more. 2021 will also be significant for us. And it's an important change that's going to be coming. It's a new address. By February, we plan to be moving into a new office, marking a new season for Project 619. I know an office may not sound like a big deal or worth an announcement during a time like this, where we still find ourselves at home more than ever. But this is a significant answer to prayer. As we look to continue our mission and expand our reach, we need a space to produce content and house a growing team. This also means purchasing equipment to film, produce, edit, and continue to create our growing list of resources. From podcast to e-courses, we will now have the space and the tools to do so. This also means no longer using someone else's basement, like my own. Thus, our new space will include a new media room. It will also have an open work area along with a conference room. Our hope and our prayer is that it can be a space that God uses to create many more resources for years to come. If 2020 has shown us anything, it's that Project 619 is far from finished in doing the work we've been called. We are grateful for your continued support and prayers. God is doing a mighty work in and through this ministry. We thank you for partnering. For everyone here at Project 619, we wish you a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year.